They were plus 33 when he was on the court. Another awful shooting night for Lonzo, but 11 rebounds, 11 assists, and 5 steals is something. Now, those 11 assists are slightly inflated by the home scorekeeper, but such is life. Remember, De'Aaron Fox beat him up in the tournament, then didn't play against him in the summer league. It was a big topic of discussion. De'Aaron Fox had a bad game. Lonzo had a good game. We talked so much about the dad. I want to give Lonzo some credit today.
Yeah, it was a solid game. He's still having trouble shooting the basketball, but the other things he does on the court are really, really positive. If the Lakers are going to be a good team, he continues to develop, and I believe he's part of that solution. He does a lot of things that I like. The rebounding, the assists, he's very, very unselfish, and his overall demeanor on the court pretty much doesn't change. So I like those in a young player. This is going to be his hardest year as a NBA player. I believe he's made gradual progress. The team is starting to play better when they get there. He's just now coming back from an injury, so it's nice to see him because other guys looked better when he was out of the lineup. So it's nice to see he's making progress. These are all very, very good steps as far as his career.
I want to be totally fair to Lonzo because if he had a terrible game, and De'Aaron Fox, who beat him up when Fox was at Kentucky and he was at UCLA in the tournament, and then there was the Summer League game Lonzo didn't play in. There was a lot of talk between these two players, these two top 10 picks. If Fox had played great, Lonzo had played really poorly, we'd be killing Lonzo this morning. Lonzo once again shot terribly, and I don't know why he's so insistent on shooting so many threes. He was 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. But aside from that, and I know that's a big but, he played an extraordinary basketball game. 11 rebounds, 11 assists, 5 steals, just 1 turnover. What, Jenna?
It's this conversation that we keep having where these great basketball players who don't shoot, can't shoot.
Here's the thing. Giannis doesn't try to shoot threes. Ben Simmons doesn't try to shoot threes.
So which is worse, the guy that tries and can't or the guy that doesn't try?
Well, Lonzo's going to have to. Lonzo's going to have to learn to shoot. Giannis is a leading MVP candidate without being able to shoot. Ben Simmons is going to win Rookie of the Year without being able to shoot. So Lonzo, because of his size and his positions, going to have to learn to shoot. But aside from the shooting, was very good yesterday.
It's called development. I mean, these guys aren't finished products. Jordan wasn't finished. LeBron wasn't finished. He's just growing up under the scrutiny of every game we're highlighting. We're running a video. There's 20 other rookies that played last night, and we're not running videos of them. So if we are going to be fair to him, we have to be careful how we're going about analyzing. He's having a good rookie season. There's a bunch of young players that come into the league that can't shoot. That's probably the last part of their game that's going to develop that would make them a special player, and that's the only part of his game that's missing.
And typically, the rookies that come into the league and can shoot, it's the only thing they can do. They're a guy that came out there, and that's their
Look at Malik Monk. He can shoot. He's a great shooter from Kentucky. He's in Charlotte. He's in the G League. All right? But he can shoot.
Right.
These other guys, they have a better all-round game. Their shooting will come.
It shouldn't come as a big shock to you that I don't fully understand the commercial.
CC, your thoughts?
I mean, I like it when it's interesting when white people try to act cool with TV. It's just interesting.
Wait, is Steph Curry coming in to be
He's the Brita spokesman. I don't totally get it. I know this, man. Those endorsements, like Steph Curry has, I know he's trying to buy the Panthers, so every dollar counts, but that Brita money must be longer than I thought it was in order to green light this ad campaign.
Because Brita's a great product. Love Brita. Don't understand the commercial.
I'm all for it, Brita. If you want to give us some water or something, I can provide something a little better than that. Okay. And Nick's got a little more rhythm than that other guy.
The other guy?
Yes.
He's got the dusty earring, though.
Time for some stories to start your morning. Does Dusty have an earring?
Yeah, he does.
Heat taking on the Raptors. Serge Ibaka and James Johnson were both ejected after throwing punches at each other. Nick, you watched every single game last night in every single sport.
Well, there's only one going on.
Who do you think won this fight?
I mean, James Johnson gets the decision. It was a split decision. You know what it reminded me of, though? When Chris Childs gave Kobe that quick little that quick little two-piece CC. We don't see a lot of real NBA fights. This was one. Serge Ibaka then threw his hands up, didn't want none of it.
Yeah, Serge Ibaka, he got into a little scrap with the personnel. He got suspended and getting into an altercation with a staff member in Toronto. I don't know what's gotten into him. Dude's trying to fight everybody this year. Serge, you need to be fighting when y'all play the Cavs or the Celtics in the playoffs, okay?
All right, moving on to
back in his life.
Moving on to the Ball brothers, LaMelo and LiAngelo. They made their debut in Lithuania yesterday. LiAngelo scored 19, LaMelo had 10, and the team won 90-80. Nick, you were in Lithuania to watch this game. Were you impressed with the Ball brothers' debut?
I was impressed by the courage, let me say, for LaMelo. Youngest player on the court, first time on the court, steps in. I'm just going to fire from 35 feet. I mean, these guys, they're going to play their game, which means not a whole lot of defense and a whole lot of shooting. Again, I want to reiterate, I'm rooting for these young men, but I feel like the degree of difficulty is mighty high for them with the situation they're in.
Yeah, first of all, this wasn't a professional game. They were playing against a junior national team. Kids 15 to 18 years in age, the Lithuanian kids. So it was nice. I like the Lithuanian kid. He got 31 buckets on him. I like it. It was entertaining.
Rokas?
Rokas?
You liked him?
Yeah, I like it. He's been watching YouTube videos. He doesn't like the way the ball players.
Nowhere near NBA talent. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.